Warning, listening may result in hurt feelings, blocked stylists, and unbooked clients. Fuck That Formula podcast contains bold opinions, industry confessions, fun, foolishness, and a whole bunch of fuckery. So enjoy the damn show. So hey y'all, welcome to Fuck That Formula podcast, where we keep it cute, never quiet. It's going to be full of facts, foolishness, and fuckery. Today, we're your hosts, Valerie and
Cheryl.
And today, our episode is brought to you by the great debate, Salon versus Suites. So both of us have been in both atmosphere, both been in a salon. I've been in a full service salon where I was just a booth renter. I've been in a commission salon, and I've been in a suite. And then I've had my own salon. And you?
I have been a booth renter the majority of my career, and commission-based, or I should say commission-based or slash corporate-ish or whatever, chain.
Okay.
I'll say chain.
Okay.
Slash for a hot second, and then suites for a little bit too.
Okay.
But the majority of my time has been booth rent. So I've had the opportunity to work in all three though.
Okay. So what has been, do you feel like has been the pros and cons for you working, like, let's say a salon?
So salon is family.
Yeah.
Salon is we are all one. Typically we would want to be on all one accord.
But we're talking about a bunch of different personalities.
We're talking about a bunch of women, a bunch of different personalities. Personalities as far as the stylists go, as well as the clients too. Okay, so as far as the salon or shop life goes, shop life is dope. When it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
When it's ran right, when there's structure, when there's rules, but it's still fun and community.
Yes.
You know, then it's all good, and it's love. We love on each other. We thrive off of each other. We help each other, and we're even encourage and inspire one another, to the point to where we get to know, like, literally family. So like a client come in on some fuckery and I'm not there, or I can't speak for myself. Yeah, my homegirl over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got me. You know what I'm saying? Don't come here with that shit. So, I mean, salon shop life can be salon shop life can be the shit.
Yeah, so I remember being in the salon, my first salon. Oh, Lord. So the owners, to me, not outside of the staff that you're with, the owners also kind of make up the salon culture and the vibe. Yeah. I know one salon, our first salon that I worked at, I think I was up in that joint for like 2 weeks. I was like, this shit, they had no idea how to run a salon.
Yeah, the vibe speaks for itself.
Yeah, and so I didn't like that. And then I went to another salon. It was like 14 of us in a salon.
Wow.
It was a lot of us, but I was the only black hairstylist in that salon. So I will say, one of the best things, and I've always tried to tell, especially like people coming into the industry, get into a salon life first, because you'll be amazed at what you learn.
Yes.
And how you pick up on stuff. I know for me, I didn't understand color at all in school. Like, it was want. But once I got into the salon and I was around people that I could, work with and collaborate with, and hey, go in there real quick and check out her hair and tell me what you think. That right there changed the game for me. So I definitely enjoyed that. I definitely enjoy the vibes of being in a salon. There are things that suck, because, again, it was a predominantly white salon. Okay. So there's some things in there I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
But I definitely enjoy salon life, and that's something that I've always wanted to create, was some type of salon life, because I do know that's important. But I ain't gonna lie, Sweet Life is also cool too. And I want to say, I think, because Sweet Life is so big right now, a lot of these new stylists, they don't realize that you really need that salon life first. I really think you should not get into a suite mainly because you don't have clients, but just because of what you were saying, just the vibes that you get from the salon life, you just can't get that in the suite.
I agree. I totally agree. I think in the salon life, the salon family, like you said, the ownership, really, 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 that's the foundation of the shop life. You know what I mean? How it's run, how it's ran. The stylist that you hire that you allow to come work in your salon, you got to make sure that all these queens are on the same level. I mean, not even necessarily on the same level, but energy wise, you know what I'm saying, vibe wise, you got to match the vibe.
So that was one of my biggest problems when I had my place, trying to find a stylist to be in the place, because I know the vibe, that atmosphere that I wanted for my place and that I wanted to maintain. I also know the amount of sanitation and cleanliness that I wanted. And so a lot of those, that could be the cons as far as salon life, because trying to find somebody that fits, I want you to be individual and still do your thing.
Yeah.
But you still got to fit into this brand somehow.
Yeah. And we don't need no know-it-alls. You can know it all. You can know a lot. But it's just your demeanor. Right. Your delivery. You know what I'm saying? You got to be personable. You got to be cool.
Yeah, and I don't have time to be trying to figure out your client's situation and why your client don't like you and just
bullshit.
Yeah, and then like, for example, kids. Y'all know I don't really fool with kids. I don't have time for you bring your I have a no kid policy. Unless they getting their hair done, you can't bring kids in there. You can't bring extra guests in there. Trying to get when you're working in a salon and you don't own that salon, and the salon owner is cool with that, and your stylist next to you bring her 2 kids because they out for the summer kind of babysit. Like, that works my nerve, and that will for me be one of my cons. So that's why I'm like, nah.
But at the same time, that's when you have to establish that
policy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that kind of falls back on the owners.
The owners, and even as a stylist, when you're looking for a salon to work in, what is your policy as far as kids go? You know what I'm saying? Let's establish that right now.
Yeah, I know when I first I went into the salon and I was just looking around. I was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, you'll know the vibe. You will. And once you know the vibe, you'll fit right in. But I'm not gonna lie, suite life, especially if you've been into a big salon and you just kind of, if you're on a downstroke and you just like, look, I'm just trying to get my clients done and move on. Yeah. Suite life can also be great because I don't have to clean up after everybody. I want to say one of the biggest damn cons I used to have, and they'll tell you, I will walk around cussing and fussing at the salon. It's 14 of us. We don't have enough space for the table, the kitchen table, to have shit everywhere. And we all need towels, so why the towels ain't washed? So I would walk in, the owner just look at me and be like, here she go, because I'm walking up and down cussing and fussing, because y'all
that's real shit though.
Y'all need to get
that's
this.
Real shit. Like, how you keep your house. Like, let's keep it clean, let's keep it tidy, let's keep it neat.
You said it's a family, so we need to all work together as a family.
And if you see something that needs to be done, motherfucker, just do it.
Yeah, but see, in the suite, if that shit laying there, just because I put that shit there, and I'm gonna get that in. Remember when we were first looking at suites, I kept coming across a lot of suites that had like the community bowls, and that's cool and all. But I'm not, one, I don't feel like rolling my shit over there, and 2, I don't have time to be watching out for if you using my stuff or not. You get what I'm saying? So that was one of the reasons why we didn't pick one of those. But yeah, I absolutely love
to tap into borrowing shit, unknown, and all that kind of stuff. Now listen here. I was a borrower.
You the borrower.
But yeah, I was.
Did you replace shit though?
I would replace shit.
Okay, long as I don't care about you borrowing, just replace shit.
But if I could, I would. But at the same time, I'm gonna let you know. I used that your rosemary mint that you had over there. I used a little of that. As soon as you come in the door, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know. It's me. I'm the one. I used it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like when you on that level, when you have that connection, when you have that communication, that's what it takes. Yeah, replace shit that you use. You know what I mean? If we use the same thing, I need to know that when my shit is out, you're gonna, I can use yours because we used to say, or however that goes. Everybody ain't cool with that though. My shit is my shit. Your shit is your shit. I'm locking my shit up.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a sharer.
I mean, and the thing is, it can also, to a certain extent,
Right?
Because at some point,
you be like, shit.
That's the whole issue. So there are pros and cons of shop life, shop family life.
The biggest, like I said, the biggest cons for Sweet Life would literally be, the only con for Sweet Life is that you do not get to collaborate with other people. That would probably be, to me, the only con. Because if you think about, Charlene, rent is great in a suite because you just pay one rent, just kind of like booth rent. You pay your booth rent, and you pay your rent here, and everything is taken care of for you. But when you actually own a salon or you're in it, or whatever, then you're paying for everything. But the overhead is a little crazy. But I feel like suite, that's the only con that I have found in. Well, I take that back too. Space. Because these motherfuckers are small, and they pay you. They pretty much charge you the same amount if you had your own space. The space wise, and just that you can't collaborate with other people. That will probably be the biggest downfall for me. Is how I feel about suites.
Yeah.
And according to, for my salon suite, they went from one location in 2010 to 350 plus by 2025. That's a lot of goddamn suites.
Okay, now see, that's where that's where them dollars at.
Yeah, that's
the
what
suite ownerships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the ones who's owning the suite. The Sweet Life coming here from Dayton. The Sweet Life here is
it's heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And it's not all franchise.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Old dude over here. Oh,
yeah, like I told you, when we live, I know 4 people here in the Metroplex that own suites.
That own suites. So they really just coming like that. That work is huge.
Yes.
And what it all boils down to is shop life is cool. Sweet life is cool. You just have to find what works for you.
But the sad thing is, there's so many salons that are closing due to suite.
Yeah, that's true.
Just think, like I said earlier, a lot of new stylists don't even want to work into a salon. They want to work in suites, even though they need to be in a salon. But like you said earlier,
the sad thing is, baby, y'all don't know what y'all missing at that shop life.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: trust and believe that shit gonna roll right on, just like finger waves, French roll.
That shit all back.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like all of that. Yeah. Just like in a minute, stacks of parts on the side and all that shit gonna be back. Shop life gonna roll right on back around.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It honestly, it's a lot more cost effective, and as far as community, especially like in the Black community, that is the great way for us to build the community and build a business, because it makes it a lot less. It's easier if we all can get together and build together versus everybody's owning suites. And just truth be told, I'm gonna throw it on out there, ain't a lot of these suites owned by Black people. Not these big ones anyways.
So with that, with the community and with the shop life and everything, just think of how much it helped everybody, as far as saving money. The owner, the stylists who are coming in fresh out of school or fresh off the block or whatever the case may be. So now they coming in and we can help them grow their clientele. We can help them learn. We can help them. They can observe what we're doing to learn how to do this and so on and so forth. What about the people who coming in selling cakes and pies
and purses?
Well,
there is a man that comes through here. He gave me a card and he was like, "You want to buy some food?" And I was like, "All right."
The people coming through, I'm talking about selling frames, glasses, purses, drinks, whatever you need coming through. Everybody got to live. Everybody got to make a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So the shop life was real life community working together.
That's how some folks was actually stealing good shit too.
They was stealing good shit. I'm talking about bundles.
Okay, they were stealing good shit.
Dove, deodorant, washing powder.
Yeah.
All that.
They don't steal like they used to. They ain't out there stealing like that.
The good old days.
They trying to scam on other stuff.
If you don't know now, you know. Every week, so each episode we'll have our dirty chair confessions.
Dirty chair confessions.
Dirty chair confessions.
And what are these dirty chair confessions?
So the dirty chair confessions are really what the episode is brought to you by. So the listeners, whether you're a stylist, whether you're a client, whether you're an observer, whatever the case may be, you can email us, you can DM us, confidentially.
Yeah,
Anonymously.
Yeah. Send over your stories.
Send over your stories. Share some tea. Share some juice. Share some bullshit that you done did or some bullshit that you have experienced and you like, that bitch knows she was dead wrong, or I was dead wrong for doing that, or whatever the case may be, whether it was wrong, right, indifferent. Share it with us. And we'll put it out there. We'll discuss it. We won't say who you are. We won't say who the person is.
But if you give us your name, we will post it. We will say it if you tell us to.
Yeah, if you tell us to. If you want to put some more sugar in that Kool-Aid and allow us to stir it from the bottom to the top, by all means, just know that we will do so. Because also, in addition to, yes, we have dirty chair confessions. Yes, we full of fuckery and all that shit. But at the same time, we want to let you know you can be professional. You can be professional. You can spill the tea. You can say what needs to be said. You can say what is other people may be scared to say, haven't said, whatever the case may be. You can be professional. You can conduct yourself and get what you need out of it, laugh and all of that shit, and still be cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's get to these dirty chairs.
So today you have two, though.
I do.
One
from a client. One from a client and one from a stylist. Now, mind you, the topic is Sweet Life versus Salon Family. So, Sweets or Salon. So, this one comes from the client. So, she says, listen, I followed my stylist to her new suite because I'm loyal. But, baby, when I tell you I miss the mimosas, the music, and the mess, that suite was giving dental office. Quiet and sterile. She was still good, but the vibe gone. I felt like I had to whisper. I missed the gossip, the heat, the random auntie walking in selling purses. I need the chaos.
Chaos. But that also, chaos also includes the dirtiness of some other stylists, because, you know, all them heifers don't like to clean.
Right. But she missed it. She said she missed all of that.
Yeah, and, you know, because some people, okay, so, because before we get to the stylist one, because the thing is, some people actually, I'm not going to lie, there's times, I don't know if I sent it to you, did you see that Instagram video where this chick was going to get her hair braided at a salon? It was like at a African salon or whatever. And the lady, you know, she thought she was just going to be there chilling. And so she was actually working, handing the lady her hair, whatever. Full ass fight breaks out in the back between somebody else and her stylist. So the stylist is hell yeah. So so she's sitting in the chair. Her braider is like, she trying to braid, but she started cussing the chick out behind her. And the lady's like, don't be rough with my shit. And it's just one of those things like, after that full damn chaos of the woman bending over and doing all these other things, they asked her, will you go back? She was like, yeah, this shit was kind of fun. Yeah, like, hey, that shit was fun. So I'm not saying that everybody likes that kind of chaos, but sometimes you need that excitement. And then some people want to relax feeling, but sometimes you're like, I like that ratchet. Yeah, I like just doing shit.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is. And sometimes you could just know, I know ain't no violent shit about to pop off.
No, they was real live. They was real live. She kept getting rough with her hair. She was like, oh, and cussing her. Yeah. But I say that to say, She was like, yeah, I go back to that shit because she said the girl did a good job, but that shit was entertaining for her. So I'm not even mad at it sometimes.
Sometimes, like, no, but you gotta know
when to cut that shit off.
When to cut that shit off. That and your vibe attracts your tribe. So if that's how y'all are and that's how y'all get it, by all means get it. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken, hot sauce, popcorn, Kool-Aid, drama. I'm under the dryer for 3 hours. Watching it all. Whatever, all the Queen's Men on TV.
Yeah.
And all of that.
We're going to watch all the BET shows.
Give me all of it.
All the Tyler Perry shows.
Some of them be about it, and some clients really love that. I do feel like, I have said this before, a lot of times, the clients, this is their getaway.
Right.
They come here for the love, the entertainment, the laughter, you know what I'm saying? Not only am I about to leave with my hair on point, but I'm about to leave feeling good. I done laugh, my cheeks hurt.
Because they're like family. They look at you like family.
Yes, that.
Because they confide into you, like you know probably more about them than they've told their own partner. Yeah. So salon life is pretty dope in the chaos.
It is pretty dope.
It's sometimes worth it.
It is. Sometimes it ain't though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't want to deal with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can laugh, we can do all of that, but in a cool, subtle way. Everybody ain't about it like that, or don't want to be about it. Or when they get their hair done.
At this big ass age, no. Now, before, I was probably with all that shit. I was with it. All the fuckery that came with it, I probably was with that. But my big age, I got some hot tools to knock you out with, or some shears. I ain't got time for all that. Now,
it's a fine line. It's a fine line because you still want to remain professional at all times. You know what I'm saying?
A fine line between what? Foolishness and fuckery, or a fine line between professional and fuckery?
Professional.
Oh shit! That's not even a fine line to me. That's a big ass gap sometimes.
Because you can still be professional and still, you know what I'm saying, add a little fuckery in there. You know what I'm saying? Because we can still bullshit, we can talk shit, bullshit. All that kind of stuff.
And still be
but here's the thing: we gotta read the room. We gotta read the room. I'm not about to be on I'm not about to be on no fuckery or any of that if I know your client ain't on it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or if you're a new client.
Right.
You know, you gotta read the room and you gotta know who you're servicing. You gotta know that's when your vibe attracts your tribe. You know what I mean?
So like if you have to have new clients come on certain days when no one else is there just to kind of feel the vibe of it, then that may be a good way for you to test that out.
Right. Miss Glenda may need to come on a Wednesday as opposed, when we're having mimosas or rosé and green juice.
Because that's her shit.
Because that's her shit and that's what she gets down. However, Tiffany might need to come on Fridays when we got strawberry Hennessy.
So she might all night. Yeah.
And then you may be a salon or a shop that don't want none of that shit.
Yeah, I follow a lot of different people, but I follow a nail tech. Her work is dope as shit. And she got that kind of clientele though. They smoke, they drink, they hang out. That's her clientele, and that's cool.
Right.
But I think she's in there by herself too. So that is another great thing about Sweet Life or being in a space that's by yourself, because those are the kind of bullshit things you can do in your own space. If you're in a booth rental type thing where everybody's kind of on the floor. So when we're saying salon life or shop life, there's several different salon lives. Because you have some salon lives where it's booth rental, you have some that are commissioned, you have some that are kind of divided into suites versus on the floor. So that kind of varies, but you got to kind of find what works for you and your clientele.
I think there's salon life and then there's shop life.
Yeah, shop life is that booth free. Salon life is the commission. Yes.
How about that shop life?
See, I've never been in a shop. I used to attend a lot of shops, but I've never worked in a shop. I've always been in a salon. And I'm not even saying like the shop is bad. I'm saying I want to actually experience. The shop is my people. The shop, they're mine.
Absolutely.
I claim all of them.
All of them.
But I've never got to experience that because that's just...
And that's okay.
But I wanted to... honestly, the only reason why I never got to experience is because there was things that I wanted to learn that at the time when I started, no one was... I didn't see anyone or no one was showing me the things that I want. So it's not that it wasn't anyone out there. I just didn't, at that time, find anybody that worked with how I wanted to work.
I didn't learn how to balayage and melt.
Color melt and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't learn that in the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see.
I learned it in the salon and then as I was a cosmetology educator. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, so
I get it.
I believe you, and I wanted the shop experience, but maybe I'll create a shop experience.
It's dope. It's definitely dope. I want to hear what y'all got to say about shop life, suite life, salon life.
What's your preference?
What's your preference? What's your experiences? Let's get to this next dirty chair confession. This one is from a stylist, okay? She said, I left the salon because I was tired of the rotating drama. Stolen flat irons. Somebody always borrowing shampoo.
Borrowing shit. Shirley.
Damn. Where's the shot? Is there some shots fired?
Yes, there's some shots
fired.
fired.
Man, listen. I'm dead.
You?
Damn. Borrowing shampoo. And the front desk never knew what the hell was going on. But real talk, my suite be lonely sometimes. I started talking to myself during blowouts. Ain't no one to laugh with when a client say some wild shit. I traded freedom for silence. Now I do kind of miss the dysfunction.
I told y'all, it's unless in a suite, and I'm going to say this just because I've probably been now by myself longer than I was in a salon atmosphere. And because even when I had my own place, I was in there by myself. Definitely, if you are looking for like to cut up, you got to have a clientele that cuts up because that's the only thing that's going to make sense. I know for me, if I were to allow people to bring guests, that would kind of help with the cut up or whatever. But you kind of quiet. Yeah, you got to talk to yourself. You're like, well, shit, did I do this right? Well, what am I doing here? Oh, shit. I need somebody else to talk to. Oh, shit, what Shirley doing today? So you do tend to talk to yourself, especially if you get a client that doesn't talk.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh my God. So, but that's why for me, music is always playing at all times. I either got the news on because I need to see what the fuckery is going on, or I'm listening to music because if you're not talking, I'm gonna just tone you out. So yeah, but that shit right there on what style, that shit is real.
And I believe that, and I could see that as far as especially coming from
kind of like.
It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? When like you said, when you got a client who, you know what I'm saying, who with it, then yeah, y'all, it's a whole vibe. You're going to talk, y'all going to laugh and do all of that. But when you have somebody who ain't, then you ain't. You got to create that vibe in your mind. You got to zone out. You got to, you know what I mean? So I could see how it's getting kind of lonely and you miss it. And then there's a whole different type of freedom. Sweet.
Oh my gosh, the freedom in a suite. Well, and I think, again, that's based on if you're in a salon, a shop, because I know in a suite, you make your own hours.
Yeah.
You use a product you want to use. You do whatever you want to do in your space.
Okay. Sometimes in shop life, it's that too.
That's what I'm saying. In the shop, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You still have your own products. You still kind of have your set hours or whatever because you're booth renting.
Right.
But in a salon, depending on a salon, if that salon is a booth renter or that salon is a commission, they may set your own hours. They may be I mean, I know when I worked in a salon, even though I was commissioned at the time, you know, the front desk, they handled all your bookings. I ain't like that because she know how to work my shit. So I was like, hey, everybody else in the old salon was going through her and they was doing. I said, girl, I got my own shit because you don't know. I need to relax because you're not doing my shit together because I got naturals and relax and I do all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, so are limited. I will say the benefits to like a commission salon is most of the time they're supposed to be doing your taxes, paying your taxes. Then on top of that, they should be paying for classes for you to attend. Being in a salon, especially a commission salon, can have its perks.
Oh, for sure.
And then sometimes you don't, in a commission salon, you don't necessarily have to go look for. So if you are new to the industry and you don't really have clients, or you're new to the area and you're just trying to learn some shit, get into a commission salon, because that shit
takes a lot of weight off of you and having to find clients and
that searching for client shit is
that
some
shit ain't no
bullshit.
Joke. That ain't no.
That
ain't no joke.
I can't even lie. Just with starting back over again, and after retirement, this little stint of retirement we did. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to get a lot of my clients back, but shit, I didn't have to really hustle for clients in a while.
Right,
and just kind of hustling right now.
Not to mention how to hustle, how to grind is different. Though.
Yeah, the grind.
Not to mention how to grind is different.
The grind me out now.
The grind wears me out, and it could be worn as crazy because you say the grind wears me out, but the grind is social media.
Yeah. So, but if you're when you're in the suite, that's what you got to be in. You got to be out there.
Like, to me, social media was networking, and I used to take pictures and videos of my work and stuff and show it or whatever, but it wasn't necessarily to grow or build a clientele.
Right. It was just displaying your work.
It was just displaying my work.
What I used to
you know what I mean?
For.
Yeah, that, a little bit of fun times, like all of that. When I left home, left my security blanket and all of my clients and moved to a whole totally different space and place and a whole new time. When I say that shit is
it humbles you a little bit.
Yeah, I've always been a humble person, but it truly
you realize how I don't even know if it's how spoiled we've been for so long, because you've had a consistent clientele for years. You've been in this business too long.
I love my clients so much. Like,
she misses y'all.
I do.
She talks about you guys all the time.
I do.
And I'd be like, girl, but bitch, we here now. So, but she do love y'all. I will say, shout out to Sherlyn's clients in Dayton, Ohio, because clearly she fucks with y'all.
I do.
Y'all rocks with her.
Yeah.
So.
And they do.
Yeah.
And they do. So it was different. The hustle and the grind is absolutely, positively different. In these times, building it up from scratch all the way up. So commission-based salons and salons that really pour into their stylist is, when they're commission-based or not commission-based, whatever, because there may be some boo-friend salons, or I'm sure there are boo-friend salons who do the same thing.
So the salon that I was in, it was, when we first started out, 2 of us were commissioned, everybody else was booth rent. We switched over from commission to booth rent, but even then, because it was like a tight family, the owners still always provided classes and stuff so we still operated as if we were in a, salon family. But yes, she did always provide a class, like how I learned how to thread brows. She provided a class for me.
Keeping your brain going, keeping you educated.
We would do domestic violence walks together. Like we would do as a team. We had shirts and stuff made. So we did outings and stuff. So we made it like it was a salon family, but we were all boo friends.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
That's super dope. That's super dope. So overall, from the bottom to the top, left to right, in, out, it's whatever whatever works best for you. However, like we said, in our opinion, coming out of
school,
fresh meat, what I'm saying? Go on and hop in the salon, hop in the shop, and get that feel, so you can get the education, so you can observe the whole salon life, how to move, how things work.
But you also got to be open to it. Because some of these young people, because yeah, you probably been doing hair at your house or whatever, and you kind of got some certain skills and certain things, and ain't nobody taking that from you. But also know that, I mean, there's some shit out here that you really, really need to learn about hair in the salon world. And you can learn it from, if you get into a salon atmosphere that really coincides with what you represent, you can really learn a lot of shit that can take you so much further than if you just hopped in a suite.
Yeah, and not even just about hair. We're talking about hair, salon etiquette, how you conduct yourself with your clients.
Working with people.
Yeah, working with people in general.
Yeah.
These are things that are necessary to know to be productive in this beauty industry.
But I also want to say, for owners, if they're owning a commission, a regular booth renter, or whatever kind of salon setting, as an owner, I really think owners need to step up too, because there's a lot of salon owners out there that ain't doing shit. They don't take care of the salon. They are not. Hell, sometimes they're not even paying their stylists. There's some stylists still waiting on their paychecks. Or I'm paying you rent, and how the hell the lights and water and shit get cut off? Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit like that. Or I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, if you're gonna be a salon owner. If you're not into catering to your stylist at that salon, shit, find somebody else to take over. You can still own it, but find somebody else to manage that shit for you. Because clearly that shit ain't for you. You just need to be the owner and remain owning. Right. And but stay out the day-to-day business. But I really think that if you don't have any, even if you've been licensed for 10 years, but you don't really have no clientele, you definitely need to start into a salon or a shop. You definitely should. Because this sweet life sometimes gets really lonely.
And then, like you said, as far as the sweet life goes, once you've done shop life, salon life, and done all of that, and you on the on the end part of your, you know what I'm saying,
or you're just like, I'm just chilling.
And then get you a suite and work in your suite and do how. At this point, well, no, I ain't even gonna say just at this point, but you can choose who you want your clients to be. Yep. You know what I mean? But you can choose who you want your clients to be as a shop. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to take everybody.
Our money ain't good money for real. That's how, like we had said before, the damn booking site shit. I need to know who booking with me, because I need to know if I want you to book with me. Because you might listen. Energies exchange, man. Yes. Energies exchange. I'm on your head. I'm on your crown chakra. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when energy don't match, I have made sure that you don't come back. I'm gonna front and lie. I have had clients in my past that I'm like, we're not a match.
We're not a match.
And that's fine, because I'm not for everybody, and I know that. So,
and the same shit go for stylists in the shop and in the salon. Yeah. Same shit go. Yeah. It might not work. But the energy ain't right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This shop, this salon may not be the one for you.
And you ain't got to, and that's the thing. Even if you get into a salon and it ain't for you.
Absolutely not.
You just get your shit, move on, and find you somewhere else. Yeah. You ain't got to talk bad about it.
You don't, and that's the thing. Yeah. People feel like they have to, I ain't saying people, some people feel like that it always has to be a negative reason. There always got to be some drama behind it.
No, it just, the vibe is
a match. Yeah. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a good match. And that shit is real. And the sooner people come to understand and realize that sometimes our energies and our vibes just don't connect, the better off will be. Yeah. The beauty industry for sure.
Yeah, because you got stylists that honestly, they like to smoke and do hair at the same time. That's cool if your clients and the other stylists around you are all in
the same thing.
But if I go to apply for a job there and I don't like being around smoke, whatever kind of smoke it is, then that's not the fit for me. I don't give a damn if I can't find nothing else. That just ain't the fit for me.
Absolutely not. So why would I go up in there and complain every day? Like, them bitches in there, they ain't smoking every day, and I don't know.
I'm gonna be like, past this shit. But
you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and pass it.
And it is what it is.
But yeah.
To each his own. It needs to be a no judgment zone. And let me just make this clear. The fuckery, the bullshit, the litness, all of that.
Litness.
The litness.
Litness. That's a new word. Litness.
The litness of it all.
Okay, the litness.
It's cool when it's cool, but keep it at bay. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep it between y'all. You know what I mean? If this is what it is, so we're not judging nobody.
Right.
Because we do things how we do shit how we do shit.
Right.
Y'all do shit how you do shit. But everybody's formula don't work for every. Sometimes you got to say, fuck that formula, and this is mine, and this is what works. And this is what worked for us over here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
This is what works for us over here at our shop. This is what works for here at this salon. This is what works for us here in my suite. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And roll with that. To each his own. If you water, if you want to serve green juice, if you want to serve champagne, mimosas, Hennessy, MD 2020, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You got
Berry Hill,
whatever the case may be. By all means, do that for you, your stylist, and your clients. That's what it all goes down to. Take care of your stylist. If you are a salon owner, take care of your salon, take care of your stylist, and take care of your clients. And stylists, take care of your clients. Take care of yourself.
Right.
And it's all gonna be a well-oiled machine, and it all comes back to each other. We all, we all gonna eat.
But at the end of the day, whether you decide to be in a salon, or you decide to be in a suite, it's just whatever floats your boat. It's whatever your just whatever you got going on with your business or whatever. So it's not, one thing is better than the other. It's just kind of where you are in the industry and where you kind of are with it. So, you gonna do the fuck that week today?
The fuck that formula of the week, which is basically towards the end of our episodes, every episode we will give you the fuck that formula of the week, and basically this will just be our quote to you, an affirmation, a fun fact, any type of factuals or anything,
inspiration, anything.
Yeah. So today our fuck that formula of the week is, fuck that you ain't official without a team formula. Solo does not mean selfish. Whether you're in a suite or a salon, the goal is freedom, not approval. That's real.
I think a lot of people think when you're in a salon solo, like, oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. No,
that ain't the case.
Sometimes that's just where I'm at.
Yeah. And then sometimes you may need to do that to see it ain't for you.
Yeah.
I need shop life. You know what I'm saying? I miss that. This is what I need. Sometimes we got to go through things.
Suites are good. Suites can also be good for transitioning. Because like you said, like they're a good transitioning spot. So like, I'm out here, I can't really find what I'm looking for. Maybe I need to, let me just.
But I got clients.
I need to get in. So let me just go ahead and get in the suite. Yes. Sign me a 6 months to a year lease. Do that. That gives me time to hustle up, get some money, or either get my own space or find a space or whatever. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're being selfish. Sometimes your suite life is literally a transition to the next step.
Yeah. And that's smart. We all need to work smarter and not harder, right?
Yeah. We need to. Yeah. So until next Wednesday. Until next Wednesday.
However, if you feeling some type of way about this episode, if you done picked up some of the fuckery up off the floor, which we suggest that you leave it on the floor like split ends, but if you got something that you want to pick back up and bring back to the surface, or let us know how you feel about this episode, you got some shit that you want to talk, or you got some dirty chair confessions that you want to confess, we always down for that.
Yeah. You can always get some ebooks. You can book a class. You can actually book a hair appointment.
Absolutely. Book a hair appointment, book a class, cop an ebook, because and this goes for clients and stylists. Val has an ebook for our clients on how to upkeep your hair in between your hair appointments, what to do in between salon appointments. I got an ebook on salon etiquette and professionalism for the stylist to let you know how to, up your game in this career. We do classes on just tune-up techniques and all of that. So We all the way around. We'll help you out all the way around the board. That's what I'm saying. We got some foolishness and fuckery for you, but we got some professionalism and etiquette and some tools for to adjust your
your techniques to help you build your career. Just to help you further along. Get yourself some confidence. Because I ain't gonna lie, there may be some stuff you didn't learn in cosmetology school.
Absolutely.
Or you didn't learn from the last shop you was in. So we do offer those type of professional development classes as well as technical classes that just will help stylists out.
So you can reach us you can email us and let us know if those are some things that you're interested in. And like I said, you want to holler at us about dirty chair confessions or just anything about the episode, you can reach out to us at talk@fthatformula. .com.
Or you can
DM us on any other platforms. fthatformula on Instagram and TikTok.
So until next Wednesday, every Wednesday you will get an episode posted. Are we doing Wednesdays? We're going to make the decision right now on air. Are we doing Wednesdays?
We're doing Wednesdays.
Okay, we're doing Wednesdays.
Episodes every Wednesday.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Central Time?
Central Time.
Okay. So next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time, you'll get your next episode.
All right.
Until then, peace out, people.
Allah.
Allah.